Come on, something, come on.
Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spunk.
Don't throw it fly.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
The 13th edition of XBL's Final Four is packed with familiar faces, and these two who tango tonight are duking it out back-to-back. The poise on the hill and clutch nature of our back-to-back champion seeks a third consecutive trip to the dance and is sniffing out the elusive three-peat. He's matched with the hunger and earth-shattering long ball potential of the player who many say has an empty spot in their trophy cabinet, well past overdue to fill. It's Weaver4Prez and the Beavers doing battle with Ashnod's Coupon and the Blues. Welcome to the XBL semifinals.
Everybody, and welcome back to another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. My name is Dwayne. Going to be bringing you the action here, play-by-play commentary. Do not have a partner with me at this moment. Ox MIA, maybe he'll show up somewhere in the middle, but in the meantime, I mean, it doesn't matter. We've got games 1 and 2 of an epic XBL semifinal on the platter for you. If you haven't already heard, listen up. It's Weaver versus Ashnod, the rematch. Last season, Weaver victorious, as we know, winning the XBL World Series. Ashnod heartbroken once again, still fighting to get the elusive title that he's never gotten for his Blues. The guy's literally got every other title in his trophy cabinet besides a cup and a XBL championship. So for him, these are going to be big games for Weaver on the quest for a three-peat. These are going to be huge games. You guys, you can see a little bit where the keys are. The Titans rematch, and they're the GOAT pitcher and the GOAT hitter. I mean, these two literally have mastered two aspects of the game, and that's what really puts them ahead of the pack, I think, when it comes down to it. But, you know, Weaver keeps up with Ashnod in many aspects of his hitting game, you know, batting 381 this season to Ashnod's 447. In the season series, Weaver actually losing out this season. Normally they split, or maybe it's actually a sweep on Weaver's end, but this season it was different. Ashnod was able to sweep the season series. We'll see if that plays into things tonight, but as I said, these two can go at it on either side of the ball, but they're two of the best on either side of the ball, so it's going to be an interesting series. And it's a 93 ego, so as we know, when the 93 comes in, the heat turns up a little bit, and it makes for some really exciting baseball. So it's great to be back here in the booth. We haven't been in since the season awards show, so we're back. XBL baseball here for you. Games 1 and 2 about to kick off, coming right at you, so hang tight. You don't want to miss it. All right, folks, here we go. We are loading in now to Red Rocks Stadium. The host of all the games in this series, Ashnod, playing host for game number 1. And we're getting ready as the players exchange pleasantries and get ready to kick us off. John Lee Hooker's on the hill with the first pitch of this XBL semifinal here on 93, batting Ego with a curveball over the outside portion of the plate for a strike. He hits the outside corner again there with an off-speed pitch nicely placed by Ash. And it's Gannon Weeks, the leadoff hitter, striking out on 3 pitches to start off this quest back for the three-peat for the Beavers. So interesting to see how this is going to go as Ghibli Chongle bats against Hooker with a 14.54 ERA in this playoff so far. So he's going to be looking to right that ship. Chongle takes a 4-pitch walk immediately after his counterpart Weeks strikes out on 3 pitches. So Weaver showing some patience. Now as a batter on for Deji Arnaud. 421 with a homer and 4 RBIs in this playoffs. Swings late at that one. 100 miles an hour on the outside portion. Engages whiffer. This one hit on the ground. It's a diving effort off the body of the first baseman, Paul Butterfield. Now there's going to be 2 on for the Beavers. Actually works out for Weaver pretty well there. Bringing up Barrel Sharkley, who has an insane 5 home runs and 8 RBIs in the back of a 556 average. This one by Barles is crushed to center field, but it is going to be Muddy Waters who's able to make the grab out there. Runners do tag up. It's going to be close to third, and Weaver's safe. That's actually way closer than I thought it would be. I did not expect him to go across there and do the tag up. So nicely played by Weaver. And he's got himself 2 in scoring position with 2 outs for Boosie Manga. And Boosie sees a strike over the inside corner of the plate to even up the count. This one ripped on the line right at Butterfield. This time he catches it, makes the out. Runners stay on second and third, and we go to the bottom of the first. No runs scored for Weaver's Beavers. Blues leadoff hitter Mahalia Jackson at the plate. She fouls one away to start things off, and then swings and misses at that strike from Walter Maverick. Walter, the longtime ace of this Beavers staff, getting the #1 nod here. She gets the Mahalia Jackson to fly out there, and now Butterfield swings at this curveball, rips it hard into the left center field gap. Jeffrey Fromey picks it up, throws it into second in time to keep him at first. Not a ton of speed in this Blues team, as we know. Gonna be BB King at the dish. BB pops this one up, first pitch. Gannon Weeks, good speed over there in left field. Gets the fly out, and there are 2 gone for Elmore James, who's batting .700. This one lifted over the head of Yorno. She can't catch it. So it will be 2 on and 2 out situation for the Blues. Beavers had 2 on in the first. Now the Blues have 2 on here. We'll see if Mavis Staples can make anything of it. She sees a curveball over the outside corner. Another curveball high. In there for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Weaver gets out of it with the strikeout. We're going to the second inning. Still scoreless here in this XBL semifinal, game 1. We are seeing John Lee Hooker about to give his 17th pitch here of the game to Simon Bombaclat. Bombaclat looks at one low. Right at the knees there. It was a good take from Weaver. Bombaclat, a clutch hitter here. Nobody on base. Nothing crazy going on in the second inning for him. As he sees 3 straight balls. Probably going to take one here. Let's see if he's got the green light. Doesn't matter. Ash walks him on 4 pitches. Nobody's swinging at that. And we're going to have Bombaclat on with decent speed. Excuse me, no, he's been nerfed in speed. He's been faster in the past. Jeffrey Fromey at the dish here. For the lower contact, low power hitters in this Beavers club, but Weaver's seen success with him. 3-0 pitch finally in there after Ashnod 7 straight balls. Now it's full to Fromey. This one hit hard, it's on the ground. Second baseman over to second, over to first. Not in time to get Fromey, so it ends up being a fielder's choice. His good speed ends up working out. He's on base for Ben from Talking Ben. Ben looking for something to hit. The 8-hole hitter, a fan favorite of the Beavers faithful. And we see Fromy get himself in a scoring position, so after getting the fielder's choice, he moves himself up a little bit. We have a bit of a stutter here in the feed. Let's take a second and hope this is all going to clear up. There we go. 2-0 pitch to Ben. In there for a strike. I think this is Weaver experiencing that same spike that we experienced a moment ago. This one from Ben, crushed, deep left center field. It is over the wall. It's a 2-run shot inside out of that pitch. And that's why he's a fan favorite. He comes in clutch. Puts up 2 runs on the board in this semi. Walter Maverick going to bat for himself here with 1 out. John Lee Hooker tense now. 32nd pitch. Misses low to the pitcher here. Ashnod needing to find the zone pretty desperately, and he is now against the pitcher Maverick. This one hit up the middle. James dives for it, but it's really just for show as Walter Maverick legs that one out for a single. Nice piece of hitting from Weaver and a little bit of player selection dilemma, I think, for Ashnod. And Gannon Weeks sees his lineup turn over. Big chance for Weeks here to keep the rally moving. That pitch way outside. Weaver swings it anyway, fouls it away, makes it a 2 count. This one swung on, popped up. Should be able to be handled by Ash. He makes that catch with Muddy Waters. Maverick gets back to first base, and there are 2 outs. Ghibli Chongle now batting, 353. No homers, no ribbies. He wants to change that here, especially in the semifinals. Weaver pretty much taken almost to the limit by Permitsult in his previous series. I believe it was 4 games, but a lot of close games. Ashnod sweeping Speed Demon. And then we see Muddy Waters bat to lead things off here in the second. Nothing doing there for the Beavers last inning after the home run. But there are 2 runs put up on the board. Ashnod responds immediately, though, with a big shot to left. Opposite field homer, solo shot. 399 feet from Muddy Waters. That's that big blues power that we know about. We'll see if he's going to perform a bit more of that. As this game wears on, Walter Maverick going to have to be careful where he leaves these baseballs. High curveball, fouled away by Ash. He must have been sitting on something faster there. That fastball hit to right. It's deep. Will it stay fair? Ooh, just misses the pole. Probably by about a foot. It ends up being a 1-2 count. That one misses outside. Now it's a 2-2 count. Ball over the head of the jumping Yorno. Ends up being a single for Ash as he turns around there. He's thinking about second base for a moment. Elwood Blues batting. With that runner on first, still no outs. Popped up. Yorno ranging back there. She'll make that grab. Runner returns to first base. There's now 1 out. John Lee Hooker batting 1,000 with a dinger and 4 RBIs in the playoffs so far. Even though his ERA is like north of 15, so that's the sort of thing that you really only see on a team like Ashnod, where he just hits for insane power, and sometimes he gets knocks around, but he'll keep up with you and then some. He'll put all 15 runs on the board to your 11. So Weaver, knowing that, needing to do his best here to stay on top and stay in the ball game. Bad jumps at first, but good speed for Ash. There's 2 outs and Mahalia Jackson in the lineup turning over. Great strike in there from Weaver. He goes for it again. Ashnod reaches. Jumping Barkley can't make a grab. 2-2 pitch resets. It's a heater. Swung on, ripped into the gap. This one could reach the wall. Fromy is legging after it. It does end up hitting the wall. Ashnod thinking about coming home and tying the game. He will get home. So we do have a 2-2 ball game. 2-out double there from Ash. And Mahalia Jackson. Now batting is Paul Butterfield, trying to make things a little bit tougher on these Beavers. Ben from Talking Men dives for it, and it's off his glove, so it ends up being an infield single. BB King with a ton of power at the plate. BB sees a strike in there. Great pitch from Weaver. Well-placed curveball. The next one, a curveball. It's hit deep. It's to center. Fromy's on the track. He's about 2 feet in front of the wall where he makes the grab, and the game remains tied, but Ashnod does score 2 in the inning. an immediate response to Weaver's 2-run homer. So we've got the top of the third, Deja Yorno, and we're all locked up. John Lee Hooker with a 13.50 ERA. Excuse me, I misspoke. He was north of 15 earlier. Things do happen fast for Ashnod, probably because he mercied in, 3 or 4 innings. This one is absolutely destroyed by Weaver. It's got a little bit of carry on it. Pardon me, I thought for a minute there it was going to hit the wall, but because it just got so high in the air, but it ends up going out of the park. 397 feet for Yorno. Takes that low inside pitch, lines it up nicely, and breaks the deadlock immediately. These two just go punch for punch. Strike in there against Barkley after she's one right at her shins. Next pitch, Weaver's going to want that one back. Fouls it away. It was early on it. Next pitch low out of the strike zone. Swung on by Weaver anyway. Lifted, and now Will Blues makes the grab in left field. Now Busi Manga will bat with 1 out. Low pitch, as always, engaged for him. So Ashnod having to watch out where he leaves these pitches. That one nice. Right over the edge of the outside corner. Another one on the edge of the outside corner. Weaver swings at it. Lifts it to center field, just kind of ballooning up there for Ashnod to be able to catch it. Looked like it could have been single worthy. But there are 2 outs for Simon Bumbleclat. Bumbleclat sees 2 quick strikes. And he swings at one, rips it right at Butterfield. Line out over at first base. Collected for the out. And we have a 3-2 ball game after Weaver leads us off with Deja Yorno in that solo shot. Ashnod trying to respond. First pitch swinging, lifts it to right field where Maga can catch it on a line. Mavis Staples is batting. These two playing at a rapid pace. Mavis Staples, the 5-hole hitter for this team, has good amount of power, good amount of contact. A little bit more variation than we've seen in the past from Ashnod's team. Still a ton of danger and power all throughout. Great jumping catch there by Ben over at second base. Sees 2 outs here in this 3rd inning, and then Muddy Waters fouls one away. He's got a home run already in this ball game. Swings at the curveball. It's on the ground to Yorno. She collects it, throws it to first in time. Charkley's got it for the out, and we're going to the 4th. These two playing on 93 batting ego, as we know. So things have tightened up a little bit here in these ball games. We know how they can hit. Ashnod pitching with John Lee Hooker. Still his 57th pitch is lifted to left field where Elwood Blues gets underneath it. He calls everybody off, makes the grab. Nobody really within 25 or 30 feet of him, but he calls them off. Ben from Talking Ben sees a ball low at the knees. That one might have been called a strike earlier in the game. I don't know. One pitch to Ben was right down the middle. He had a home run earlier, but he doesn't get one there. As Blues able to make the grab in left field once again. 2 quick outs. Walter Maverick batting. He has a single in this ball game. Looking to help himself again. Get that mojo up. He's sitting at neutral. Hooker neutral as well, but he's tiring. And see the velocity, junk, and accuracy starting to dip for him. This one hit on the ground by Maverick to Jackson. She throws it to first in time. A 4 complete for Ashnod's starter. We'll see if he stays in the game. 7-8-9 coming up for the Blues against Walter Maverick. First pitch hit on the ground. Ben from Talking Ben dives for it, makes the grab, throws it to first in time. What a play. Great arm, too, in time to make that huge throw. Beats him by a step. We've got Walter Maverick here working with 1 out, quickly ahead of Elwood Blues. Now it's evened up. The 2-1 pitch to Elwood, batting 800, and he rips it right up the middle. Only going to increase that average. He was 8 for 10, and now he's 9 for 11, so that's probably batting close to 900. Got bad jumps and good speed. He goes anyway. Ashnod is totally cooked at second base after a great throw from Ghibli Chongle. And there is 2 outs for the pitcher Hooker. He's staying in the game here. Hitting for himself. Diving play by Bumbleclat. Makes it. Throws it to first in time. 99 throw. And the Blues are retired here in the 4th. Ends up being three outs and only 3 face, but not quite a 1-2-3 inning after the hit was given up. We have Gannon Weeks leading off the top of the 5th. Lines 1 to second where Staples catches it on a line out, and Ghibli Chongle will bat. He's 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. Ghibli looking to do some damage, trying to add to this lead. Still no ribbies, no homers in this playoffs, but I speak too soon as he crushes that one, absolutely hammered to right center field. Let's see the distance on this puppy from Chongle. 450 feet flat. Big home run there for the Beavers. There's that insurance. We're only in the 5th, though. I mean, there's no really such thing as insurance this early in the ball game. Ashnod's still rolling with Hooker, who's got 68 pitches. Oh my goodness. Holy moly, that baseball was absolutely tattooed. That might have been the hardest hit foul ball I've ever seen. Many of us wishing Weaver got that one back, including himself, I'm sure, as he strikes out here with Yorno. She had a home run last time up, but she can't repeat that magic after the foul ball there. There's Barles Charkley batting. She's sitting at 500 flat, looking to do herself some favors. Hooker with a 73rd pitch. It's crushed deep to left center. Muddy Waters should be able to corral it, though. Makes the grab out there. Good speed. And we've got 3 outs going to the bottom of the 5th. There was a home run there from the Beavers. So it is 4-2. This one crushed by Ashnod. Boosie Manga is going to have to work for it. He jumps. It's over his head for a home run. That Red Rock short right field wall. Doing some favors for the home team Blues. As there's a home run for Ashnod. Solo shot by Mahalia Jackson. Paul Butterfield. 2-hole hitter stepping up. 643 in this playoffs. 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Maverick starting to tire out there himself a little bit. Ben from Talking Ben picks up that one. Off the ground, throws it to first in time, bringing up BB King. There's 1 out in the inning. King is 0 for 3. Weaver was not pleased with that pitch, just missing. Here's a high changeup hit right up the middle by BB King. Now he's 1 for 4. Here is Elmore James. He's got a ton of power. He crushes this one deep to left center. It is way back there. It is gone. The Blues have taken the lead on the 2-run shot by Ashnod. Wow, that one was absolutely crushed in and of itself. These two just trading shots, as I said earlier in this ball game. It is Mavis Staples, 2 home runs in the inning. Weaver needing to stop the bleeding a little bit here. This one destroyed 2, but it's right in front of the wall where Fromy can make a grab. Muddy Waters batting 1 for 2 with the homer himself earlier in this game. Really got the party started for the Blues. Trying to get himself ahead a little bit more here is Ashnod. Quickly 0-2 to Muddy. Sees a ball. The low outside changeup swung on and missed. Ash wasn't expecting it. And we see us go to the 6th, but not before the 3-run inning from the Blues puts them ahead. It's 5-4. And this is one of those classic XBL slugfests we know and love. I mean, we've had, plenty of them. We could name a ton, I'm sure. Axel and Flash, Florabelle and Ash. Many involving Ash. Lazy and Ash. Weaver and Ash. Luke and Ash. With the run scoring marathons. So we'll see where this one ends up. 5-4 here in the 6th. This one popped up by Bombaclat. There's 1 out in this inning. Looking like there's gonna be 2. Don't want to jinx Mr. Elmore James as he does make and secure the catch. Jeffrey Fromy batting with 2 outs. He's 0 for 2 in this ball game. That one's stroked right up the middle by Weaver. And that will be a hit for Fromy. Got some speed on the bags here. See if you can do anything with Ben, who had a home run earlier after Fromy had reached on the fielder's choice. Looks like we are thinking Penn. No. Ashnod going to leave Hooker in for 1 more batter. Going after Ben with the fastball on the outside corner. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Steeler trait at first. Weaver thinking about it. Ashnod, I think, thinking about it as well. But it's 0-2 to Ben. I think Weaver swinging away. He swings away. He does. And he misses the fastball. Strike him out. Here to end the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Jake Blues leading us off here Chicago Blues ahead in this ball game, still 5-4. Quickly 3 pitches to him. It's a 1-2 count. Jake Blues awaiting the pitch from Maverick. It's lifted to right center. Fromy should be able to get under it with his legs. He does. There's 1 out in this inning. Bottom of the 6th here. Game 1 of the XBL semifinals. First game of the semifinals here we have of any of our series. We have a locked-in series as well. Lazy and Luke play starting up tomorrow night, 7 p.m. before the continuation of this series at 9 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern for those Lazy Luke games. Then we have our AAA starting to come together as well. A lot of quarterfinal action going on in there. Fireball Max already qualified for the semifinals. Mama Junjun, I think, qualifying as well for the semis after beating Tezzy today. So we see Ashnod swing at one right up the middle. There's 2 outs in this 6th, but he's got a runner on for Mahalia Jackson. Leadoff hitters 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Pinch runner for the pinch hitter. Tons of speed on the bags for Ash. He loves to utilize that bench when he, pinch hits for his pitchers. He will also frequently pinch run if he gets a single thereafter. This one kind of blooped out there. Manga off his sliding body. We see the runner get to third. Lots of speed working out for Ash there. Puts them at first and third. With 2 outs for Paul Butterfield, who's dangerous. Sees the ball outside. Maverick tiring. He's tense. 74th pitch from him. Misses high. 2-0 pitch. This one on the ground. It was a wild pitch from Weaver. Ashnod bites for it. Ends up grounding out. That ends the threat. We go to the bottom of, or top of the 7th inning. We're here at Red Rock Park. 5-4 ball game. Walter Maverick, the pitcher, leading us off, and he will be pinch hit for. It will be, let's see, Weaver contemplating. It's going to be Flip Chubson Bubson, pinch hitter extraordinaire for this team. Bubson sees a quick pitch on the outside corner and then swings at another one on the outside portion, hits it right up the middle. Nice piece of hitting from Weaver to get a leadoff single here behind 1 run. Weaver going to pinch hit for, or pinch run for his pinch hitter as well. Bailey Summers getting an appearance here in the semifinals. She's got good legs at first. Gannon Weeks looking for something to hit. He saw a curveball clip the inside corner and then a ball outside. It's 1-1. Ash not aware of the runner. Swing and a miss from Weeks. Up and in. It's 1-2. Popped up behind the plate. BB King back there. Makes the grab. Runner remains at first. So there is 1 out for Ghibli Chongle, who has a home run now. Got his first RBI of this playoffs. Looking to do more damage. Quickly 0-1 from Albertina Walker. She is a specialist as well. So the locked-in Chongle at his regular stat line. He grounds it though on the grounder shortstop. It's over to second, on to first, in time for the 6-4-3 double play. And that ends the inning. The Blues move on. We go to the bottom of the 7th. These two kind of locked up now in the past couple of innings. So interesting to watch as this one's popped up. Gannon Weeks makes the grab out there. It is John Prolly out of the pen, first and foremost, for this Beavers club in the semis. We see a ball hit out to right center field by Ashnod for a single with 1 out. Mojo's up. I believe that might have been Elmore James. Mavis Staples at the dish. This one hit on the ground. It's foul. Mavis, the 0-2, misses high. Pitch from Prolly again. Lined right straight to third. Bombaclat throws it to first, but Ash back in time. So there are 2 outs for Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters hits this one hard right up the middle. Fromy can only collect it out in center field. There are 2 on now with 2 outs. First and second base for the Chicago Blues. Jake Blues the batter. 2-0 pitch to Blues. Misses high. Weaver's got to give him a strike. Ashnod taking there, makes it 3-1. We go back to the well. It's Weaver with the curveball high. It's popped up deep left center field. Fromy has enough speed to get underneath it. Ending the inning. Runners remain on the bases for the Blues. We go to the top of the 8th. It's a one-run ball game here. Deja Yorno looking to help her club, trying to get a leadoff something here for the Beavers. She's ahead 0-1 against Albertina Walker. Sees a strike over the outside corner. Now it's 1-2. Whiffer engages. Walker's got good juice. There's a change up high though. It's 2-2. Swung on, caught. Right back at Albertina Walker. She protects herself. There's one out here in the 8th. Barles Charkley batting. She gets backed off again. I mean, she's been getting pitched inside a little bit here in this ballgame. Perhaps sending a message here, this Blues pen. Ball popped up there to left center field. They're going to call each other off. Muddy Waters ends up getting it for the out. There's 2 down here for Busi Manga, who's wanting to get something started for his team. Good pitch from Ash. Inside there, gets a strike. He's had some good success on the hill since giving up the past few runs from Weaver earlier in the game. Sees Weaver ground out there. Elmore James picks it up, throws it to first in time. There is 3 gone there for the Beavers in the 8th. Bottom half coming up as Elwood Blues leads us off. John Prawley still going on the hill for the Beavers. First pitch popped up. Fromy reaches up above his head, makes the grab. There is 1 down here. Walker going to get pinch hit for. It is Junior Wells. Junior sees a strike inside. Ashnod going with the lefty pinch hitter against the lefty. An interesting strategy. Perhaps a preferred matchup for him. Or perhaps an accidental button click. You never really know. It's a full count to him anyway. Trying to do some damage. It's hit on the ground. Barles Charkley is able to pick it up by first. Take it herself over there for the out. And there are 2 down here for Chicago in the 8th. Quickly 0-2 to Mahalia Jackson, who's locked in. The 0-2 pitch from Prawley. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, 99 miles an hour. Can't catch up outside. We end the 8th there. No runs scored. We're going to the top of the 9th. A 1-run ball game. Ashnod trying to put Weaver right here and get ahead in game number 1. Get ahead in the 7-game series here. Played on 93 egos. He's got 1 out now. Willie Big Eyes Smith, the closer, coming in here for the save attempt. He's got 2 pitches and 1 out. Jeffrey Fromy at the dish. He hits that one. It's in the air. Center field. Muddy Waters makes the grab. There's 2 outs now. Ben from Talking Ben, the final chance here in game 1 for the Beavers. We see it 1-1 pitch there. This one hit by Ben, and there's a jumping grab from Staples, and there is the out. The Beavers take the loss here in game number 1 to the Blues, but a tight game, 5-4. Played well by both teams, I think, and really good effort on the hill from both of them after they had given up those initial runs. The home runs were, you know, a great show, a great way to score. So those 2 going punch for punch. Making things exciting earlier in the ball game, but Ashnod ultimately coming away with it as he locked things down, and we were unable to score for the rest of that one. So ahead in the semifinals is Weaver, or is Ashnod. Weaver going to try and get the split here tonight. Ashnod trying to get up 2-0. You know how important that can be in these big series. So game 2 coming at you in just a few moments. Hang tight, and we'll let you know when the players are ready to go. right, folks, here we go. We got game number 2 action. Starting up here, it is Bernson Yo. The first pitch thrown after the players exchange pleasantries in there for a strike to Mahalia Jackson. She hits this one hard, foul on the ground, quickly behind 0-2 now. Bernson Yo's third pitch, hit over the, almost over the head of the jumping Yorno. She knocks it down. Weaver would have loved to have caught that, but there's a runner at first base for Paul Butterfield. I think that one will probably get counted as a hit. Butterfield swings at the first pitch, pops it up to Busi Manga. It feels like the first game hasn't even stopped as the second game begins, as we're still here in Red Rock Park, and these two still playing, going to be playing that close style of baseball, I think. This one ripped right center field. It was BB King, I think, in the 3-hole, getting that double. Ashnod deciding to stay at third. So 1 out, runners at second and third. Elmore James leading off. Or not leading off, excuse me, batting now. First AB of the ball game for him. He bloops it into left field, and that will be a 1-out single. 1 run does score. Runner gets back to third there. It's first and third base with 1 out for Ashnod. Mavis Staples looking to do more damage. This one hit through the hole. Into right field. Busi Manga picks it up, throws it to third just to keep the runner at second. First and second now as a run scores. It's 2-0 here quickly for Chicago. Muddy Waters at the dish. Wants to do more damage as he rips that one into left field. This will load the bases. Everybody station to station for Chicago. Jake Blue is absolutely wanting to put the hammer down here, I think. Things could get ugly fast if Weaver does not shore things up with Yo. Quickly, it is 3-0, the pitch. In there for a strike, 3-1. He has to come to him now. It is a wild pitch. A run scores as Weaver walks one in. The Von Asen winner not looking like himself here at the beginning of game 2. It's 3-0 Chicago as this one is crushed. Deep to right center. Fromy makes the grab out there. Runners tag up. It's only going to be the runner from third who's able to tag up, as I think a little hesitation and confusion there from Ashnod, but 1 run does score again. It's 4-0. Things getting ugly as we're seeing the pitcher bat here with 2 outs in the first. Ashnod trying to successfully bat around all the way to the leadoff hitter. He's already seen 9 men reach the plate. 2-1 pitch to him. It's lifted. Behind short. Yorno's back there. She makes the grab for out number 3, but Chicago does the damage. Ashnod on top. 4-0 here going to the bottom of the first. Big Walter Horton on the hill for him against Gannon Weeks. This first pitch lifted to left onto the warning track, just barely actually in front of it as Elwood Blues gobbles it up. 1 down, Ghibli Chongle batting .350 in this playoffs. First AB of game 2 for him. Big Walter's third pitch misses low. 2-0 in there for a strike. 2-1 pitch off the hands, looked like a cutter. Nicely done there by Weaver to get it right up the middle. And now he's got a runner on for Deji or no. Could easily jump back into this ball game if he's able to get a good pitch to hit. This one fouled away. It's 0-2. Deji or no. Whiffer engaged. As we know, she can power through that. Now 1-2 as the ball misses high. Big Walter Horton's next pitch hit over the glove of the diving third baseman. It's going to be a single for Weaver. Gets the whiffer hit. They always feel good. So sets things up for Barles Sharkley. I mean, you know these two. Things can get crazy fast. This one, though, diving play by Mavis Staples over to second. On to first in time for the double play. Erases the threat. We go to the second. It's 4-0 Chicago. I was thinking maybe Barles could have made it 4-3, but she actually gets done up by the Blues defense. And now we've got Mahalia Jackson getting her second chance here to bat in this ball game early in the second inning against Bernson. Yo, this one is destroyed deep to left center field, opposite field shot by Ashnod. Solo Dolo gets another run for him. It's 5-0. Paul Butterfield now batting. Looking to make things harder on Mr. Yo. Beaver fans not feeling great about the way this one started, but they know that there's a ton of comeback potential in Weaver's club if he's able to settle down and get these outs. Does not want an early ending to a ball game though, so he's got to avoid it as his pitch is now rattled. Ben from Talking Ben jumps but can't get it. There's 2 on, no outs after the homer as BB King gets a single, and the first inning woes continue here in the second. This pitch to Elmore James misses outside. Burnson Yo, the 28th pitch off his glove. Is there not? Oh, great play from Weaver with the awareness to flip it to second and get the runner split there. All minimum speed runners there as this one stroked into right. It's going to be past the glove of Barkley, and a run will score. So it's 6-0. The action coming at us fast here. 6 scored already here for the Blues. Ashnod having a ton of success as this one's over the glove of the jumping or no. This might score 2 even if they're slow. 1 run's coming around for sure. Another one around third. Ashnod holds up though. He sends him back. It's 7-0, and all of a sudden Mr. Run number 10 at the plate. He's popped up though. Gannon Weeks out in deep left field making that grab. Throw goes to third, keeps the runner at second. It is a sacrifice fly. It is 8-0. Ashnod looking to make this a short one. We'll see if he can succeed in it. Or can Weaver come back? He's popped one up into left. Weeks makes the grab. There's 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the second. 4 scored in a piece in each of the first and second innings here for the Chicago Blues. And all of a sudden looks like things are turning up the heat fast for Weaver. That broken bat sees Busi Manga thrown out, and now Bombaclat will bat in this ball game. 6-hole hitter looking to have some success. Is ahead 2-0 in the count. He hits that one hard. It's right at Muddy Waters out there in center field, who's able to corral it easily. Mr. Jeffrey Fromey digs in. He had a little bit of success last game, I believe, maybe 1 or 2 for 5. This one swung on, missed by Fromey. The fastball just too much from the locked-in Big Walter Horton. Big Walter resets. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. There are 3 outs now, and now we go to the top of the third. Ashnod looking to score some more. Big Walter Horton locked in at the dish. Hits it hard right at Weeks, though. The pitcher was trying to do some damage himself. We see Mahalia Jackson now in the leadoff position, getting her 3rd AB here in the 3rd inning. And she gets walked on 4 pitches, so Paul Butterfield gonna dig in. Another big scenario for Ash. Can't catch up to that fastball though. It's 0-1. Burnson Yo still rattled. Weaver trying to power him through it. That one curveball in there. Now a 2-2 pitch to Butterfield. It's popped up. Fromey should be able to get to it and get underneath it. He does. There are 2 outs. BB King, 2 for 2 tonight, batting now. 1 misses outside. 45th pitch from Yo upcoming. Another one outside. Weaver can't get the control from him. 2-0 in there for a strike. 2-1 pitch, crushed. On a line, on a hop, off the wall. BB King gonna get to second base. I don't think Ashnod can even get around to score here, because that ball was hit so hard he doesn't have enough speed in the lineup there. So 2 on, second and third, 2 outs. Elmore James at the plate. He hits this one hard. Yorno, though, able to pick it up at short. Throws it to first in time for the out. No runs scored here in the third for the Blues. First time in this ball game. And we remain at 8-0 going to the third. Bottom half. Ben from Talking Ben crushes this one to left field. He had the home run to left last game. 2-run shot, but he can't get it there. And we will see Yo lifted here for Bong Chongle. Longtime Beaver captain. Father of Ghibli Chongle. Backup catcher and pinch hitter extraordinaire. This one hit on the ground, though. Elmore James picks it up. He throws it to first in time for the out. There are 2 down. And Gannon Weeks steps into the plate. This one popped up. It's in left field, fair territory. Elwood Blues, excuse me, makes that grab. And there are 3 outs in the 3rd. We go to the top half of the 4th where Ash wants to score some more. It's Novi Marquetta, the low velo specialist here, coming in for the Beavers. That one hit hard right up the middle. Leadoff single for Ashnod. We were trying to switch things up with the low velocity. We'll see if that works out for him. Got high accuracy. Not a ton of junk. 3-pitch pitcher, 4-seam curveball changeup. Marquetta's changeup off the glove of the diving Barles Charkley. Able to recover for the out is Ben from Talking Ben, getting the ball thrown over there to first. Runner gets the scoring position. Jake Blues gonna bat. These two up at 93 ego. Last game was close, 5-4. Ashnod coming away with a very close victory. This one not quite the case as Weaver just can't find success. Deju or no. The jumping attempt again in this game off her glove. And so we see 2 on and 1 out for Elwood Blues. Blues ahead 2-0. This pitch to Elwood hit hard to left center. Fromy makes the diving grab. Great play from Weaver, saving himself. Probably 2 runs by making that play. Big Walter Horton, the pitcher, locked in and batting, trying to help himself. 1-1 pitch upcoming to him. Misses low. He's ahead. That one, curveball high in the zone, hit on the ground. Thrown to first in time, and there are 3 outs. Ghibli Chongle digs in now against Walter Horton as he gets back to the hill. Ball lined right at Mavis Staples. There's quickly 1 out for the Beavers in the 4th. Big Walter really starting to look like an ace now. The numbers starting to settle in for him. This would hit right at the jumping second baseman. 2 outs in this 4th inning for Barles Charkley, really needing to get some success for him, for her team. Weaver needing to chip away here. Any type of run would be huge, but he can't as he grounds out off the hands to third base. And 3 outs bring us to the 5th. Marquetta returns to the hill. 16th pitch from her. It's a strike. Jackson leading off once again. 3rd time I think she's let off an inning in this game. This one hit on an absolute missile right at Yorno. She collected it for the line out. There's 1 out for Paul Butterfield. Big swing and miss, strike 3. Sees Ashnod get set down on the low velo. Interesting sequencing there from Weaver to get him out, and then we see a pop-up from BB King, and Gannon Weeks can catch it out there in left center. So bottom of the 5th now upcoming. Weaver a chance to get some runs against Mr. Horton. Ball misses low and away. A good fastball from Ash, 100 miles an hour on the gun. Beavers want to get a split tonight. Ashnod ahead in the series 1-0 now. That one's stroked by Busi Manga. He's got great legs. He's going to get to second base easily. Leadoff doubles usually lead to runs. We'll see if Weaver can have some success here with Bombaclat, who's always been a clutch hitter. Ball misses outside. Another one inside. Or excuse me, that was a strike. So it's 1-1 to Simon Bombaclat. Now 1-2 after he swings at that one behind it. This one hit right up the middle. That'll score Manga. As it's just a dribbler out there to Muddy Waters. He's going to throw home anyway. Cut off by Butterfield. And it is an 8-1 ball game. Man on first for Jeffrey Froby. Swings at that one inside on the hands. He's late. He can't catch up. So 2. Big Walters, 37th pitch. Swung on off the hands again, but this time up the middle. Gonna get 2 on for the Beavers and no outs. Run already scored here in this 5th. Ben from Talking Ben is ahead in the count 1-0. Now 2-0 as the curveball misses. Pitch from Ash. In there for a strike. 2-1 pitch. Coming up from Ashnod. Hit hard into left field. It will be a single. Everybody goes station to station, and the bases are loaded for Weaver's Beavers. He's set up to do some damage now. Novi Marquetta going to get lifted. We'll see which player comes off the bench. It will be Chabanchi Dankmelli. Pinch hit opportunity for Weaver. Big one here. Let's see the strike. Next one hit. On a line. Paul Butterfield able to make that grab. There's one out. Weaver kind of probably thanking the baseball gods that one was hit in the air and not on the ground for a double play. Now he needs to avoid a double play with Gannon Weeks. He wants to score. This one, though, hit on the ground. Butterfield walks it over to first himself for the out. And a run scores as Ashnod says this hurts because he realizes he misplayed that one just a little bit. And there's runners in scoring position for Ghibli Chongle, second and third here, in scoring position. Ashnod's mistake could cost him dearly if Weaver can rally. Head in the count 3-1. 50th pitch upcoming. Misses low. Bases are loaded again. It is Deja Yorno, who has a ton of power here. Crushed. Deep left center. See you later, grand slam. It's a 2-run ball game. Yorno absolutely lasers that into the seats. 407 feet. Gets herself 4 ribbies real quick. And the mistake just costs Ashnod being ahead in this ball game by a huge margin. He had a double play that would have kept him ahead 7 runs. But he does not succeed in turning it, and now it's 8-7 as back-to-back the Beavers go. Barles Sharkley to left center field. Opposite field shot off the end of the bat. Powers it out there 413 feet. And the Beavers are starting to look real good, real quick. Ashnod absolutely getting punished for the mistake. This is huge stuff. Big Walter Horton absolutely rattled, absolutely in just shambles now of himself. He was locked in moments ago. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Boosie Mangus set away. But we go to the top of the 6th. And I think Boosie started us off there. He did with the double. And the leadoff double did score and then some. Eight 7 here. John Prawley in the game, top of the 6th. All of a sudden, this could go either way. You know, Ashnod going to want to enact some sort of revenge here and get some runs, try to stay ahead. He flies out there to start the 6th. There's one out. This one hit on the ground hard. Ben from Talking Ben picks it up, though, throws it to first in time. There are 2 outs. Apologies, I'm getting an ad here from Twitch, as we are rebroadcasting this from Weaver's channel. This one popped up. Caught by Fromy over in center field, and there are 3 outs. So the Beavers looking to get back on their horse. Simon Bombaclat dribbles one into left under the glove of the shortstop. It looks like he refuses to honestly pick that up. And there is a man on for Jeffrey Fromy. Big Walter Horton is tense. I think Ashnod finally considering the call to the pen. He does not here. He's going to go after Jeffrey. That ball missing low. This one popped up. It is deep to left, but Elwood Blues is able to make that grab. So one retired here in the 6th for the Beavers. Ashnod looking to get out of the woods. This one hit hard on the ground. It could be a 6-4-3 double play. Again, the shortstop misses it. And we've got another single. The pitcher, John Prawley, going to bat for himself. He just got brought into this ball game. Sees a strike in there, 0-1. Swings at one low, misses it, it's 0-2. Big Walter Horton, he's tense, he's tired, 66 pitches upcoming. This one hit right up the middle. John Prolly gets himself a single. Everybody going station to station as the Beavers load the bases for Gannon Weeks. Weaver trying to take the lead here. One out in this inning. The call to the pen here, it's Willie Dixon. Willie, a strike in there for the first pitch. And this one hit on the ground. It's a diving attempt from Butterfield. It's not going to be anything other than a fielder's choice as the Beavers are able to tie the game 8-8. Ghibli Choggle batting with runners at second and third now. He walked the last time up in the same scenario to set up the huge grand slam by Yorno. He's ahead 2-1 against Willie Dixon. This one he fouls away. It's 2-2. This one popped up to right. Ashnod back there on the track. It's way back there. Those always make you kind of scared here in this short fence with the short wall, but Ashnod able to catch it for the out. 1 run scores, and we are in a tie ball game, folks. Top of the 7th. Beavers back in it, 8-8. Diving attempt from Ben, makes the grab, throws it to first in time. Huge play for Weaver here as he's tied up this ball game. John Prolly trying to lead his team to a win. Locked in on the hill. 9th pitch upcoming. Swung on and missed. Can't catch up to that 101 mile an hour heater. Beavers searching to split this evening. Games 3 and 4 tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time on this channel. Following the conclusion of Lazy versus Luke games 1 and 2. The winners of these series playing in the XBL World Series. We were trying to get back there, as is Lazy. That would be a rematch of last season. Ashnod trying to get back there after missing it last season after he had lost to Weaver in season 11. Luke last being in the World Series, losing to Fleurbell in season 10. So lots of players trying to return to the promised land here in this semifinal group. As the bottom of the 7th starts us off with a ground out. Players playing best in the world, 93 ego. Nobody really out there doing it like these players can do it. Boris Charkley ahead in the count. Now 3-1. That pitch right down the middle. Weaver cracks it past the first baseman. Hits so hard that Jake Blues has trouble with it in right field. Barles has a 1-out single. We were wanting to get underneath that ball, but he'll take a runner on base for Boosie Manga. This one missing widely, backing Boosie off. Ball misses outside. It's 2-0. Pitch to Manga, misses. Now it's 3-0. Strike in there. It's Albertina Walker out of the pen. Her 10th pitch upcoming. Swung on and missed. It's a full count to Manga. This one misses inside. So we have a... Excuse me, sorry. We have a walk there. Gets 2 runners on. Ball hit over to short, though. Thrown over to first in time after the quick flip from the shortstop to second base. 6-4-3 double play. I didn't think they would have the juice to turn it on the speed that ball was hit, but there's not a lot of legs on Simon Bamaklat this season, I think, as we noticed in game 1. So we remain 8-8 going into the 8th. Triple 8s here. John Prolly against the leadoff hitter Mahalia Jackson, who's extremely locked in. This one ripped on a line right at Ben. 1 out here for Paul Butterfield. Butterfield 1-0 pitch to him. In there for a strike. This one ripped. Boosie Manga to the warning track. Makes the grab. And here is BB King. He's batting with 2 outs here, trying to put his team ahead in the 8th inning. Swings at the 0-1 pitch, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 fouled away. BB King has a ton of power. He's succeeded well already tonight. I think he's got 3 hits. But this one hit on the ground. Yorno able to pick it up at short. Throws it to first in time. We're going to the bottom of the 8th inning, folks. deadlocked still here in this XBL semifinal, game 2. Ashnod trying to keep a leg up. Weaver trying to stay in the series and tie things at 1-1. Three pitches from Walker to start the inning. 3 balls to Fromy. Just the fastball in there for a strike. Next one in there for a strike as well. It's a full count. Pitcher sneezes, then resets. And we see a walk. Speed put on the bases. A leadoff walk. Stealer trade as well. Let's see if Weaver can punish here in the late innings with that. Ben from Talking Ben digs in. Ashnod definitely going to be aware of the stealer. Weaver goes. A strike in there. He gets the runner to second base. It's 0-2 to the hitter now as the runner's in scoring position. Ben swings and misses at that one. Misses it way low in the zone. And the pitcher spot comes up. It's John Prolly. Weaver going to have Prolly bat for himself here. Trying to be the hero. He's had success on the mound. He doesn't want to take him out. He already does have a single. Trying to do more magic here, the reliever. Swung on a miss, strike 2. It's 1-2 count to John Prolly. This one hit on the ground. Fromy going to third. He gets there. Throw goes to first base to retire Prolly. And Gadden Weeks has a runner 90 feet away and 2 outs here. The winning run. Or, go ahead run, excuse me. As we still would have to pitch the 9th. Was 90 feet away, but Weeks grounds out to second base to end the 8th. Now Ashnod with a chance to go ahead here in the top of the 9th. He's still against John Prolly. 23 pitches for him. He's locked in. Pitch from Prolly. Popped up. Chongle catches it behind the plate there. Ashnod wishing he didn't swing at that one. Wanting to reset. It's Mavis Staples. A strike in there right at the knees. Great placement from Weaver. That's the great placement we've expect from him, on the hill as a Von Asen winner, and he really has been doing well with John Prolly in this game, absolutely acing these corners. 0-2 pitch to Ash, just missing high with the curveball. Here comes the fastball, swung on a miss, strike 3. Staples is retired, and we see Muddy Waters bat. 2 outs in the top of the 9th, deadlocked here, 8 runs apiece. These two don't know not how to play an exciting ball game. Strike in there. It's a full count. 2 outs. Payoff pitch. Hit hard. Deji Gorneau catches it on line at shortstop to retire Ashnod and end the 9th, though. And we go to the bottom half. Weaver a chance to maybe walk things off. Ghibli Chongle goes up against the specialist, Albertina Walker. First pitch on the ground. Mahalia Jackson picking it up over a third and throwing it to first in time for the out. Switch hitter Yorno at the plate. She had the grand slam earlier. She wants to possibly end this in one swing or at least get on base for her team. We were desperate to score here. Doesn't want to give Ashnod another chance. That's for sure. I wouldn't. Nobody really wants to in this league. He's as deadly as they come when you give him an opportunity. Weaver, though, quickly got 2 outs now and borrows sharply at the plate. Bottom of the 9th inning, folks. Game 2 XBL World Series. 93 Ego. The tyrant Walker. Her ball misses low. 37th pitch upcoming for the reliever to Charkley. That one was right down the middle, and then it's popped up behind short. Charkley is retired. A 3rd out there. And Weaver was unable to get the placement and the timing to end the ball game in one fell swoop. These two in a repeat from last season's semifinals as well, where Weaver was victorious, but it's Ashnod here trying to get the leg up and really maybe get back to the promised land. He doesn't care who he's got to face, whether it be Luke or Lazy. He needs this trophy. It's the one thing that's eluded him in his 6 seasons now in the XBL. One of the top players this league has ever seen. Weaver trying to three-peat. I mean, that just speaks for itself. There's quickly 2 outs here in the 10th inning as the tiring Probably's 44th pitch. It goes in there high. 3-0 count to the pitcher Albertina Walker, who's still in the game herself. These two dueling relievers right now. Full count pitch. Ripped by Walker into right center field. That'll be a single. Ashnod might contemplate pinch running here.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 23.
Weaver going to go to John Gabbana here in the pen.
Number 28.
This one ripped. Yorno with the diving play. Great grab. That one doesn't pop off her glove, and that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Here in extra innings of the semis. Second pitch to Manga. Hit hard on the ground. Elmore James picks it up over short. Throws it to first in time for an out. 1 out for Simon Bombaclad. He's got a ton of power. He's got a ton of contact. Not a lot of speed, but he's got a clutch gene. And this one is hit hard. It's deep to center. Ashnod's back. He's at the wall. He jumps for it. It's gone. It's a walk-off home run in the 10th for the Beavers. They've tied the series. They win the game 9-8. It's the clutch gene of Bombaclat. I only ever speak too soon. Oh, he's a magic man. He's Simon. We've seen it time and time again. And the Beavers emerge victorious in game 2. What a series so far between these players. You gotta love it.
In high school, that friend that you have that's cooler than you
Oh, perfect timing. As I get set up here for the post game, just give me one moment. Yeah, we really witnessed a great series, I think, so far from these two, and I'm excited to see so much more from them. The first ball game ending 5-4, Ashnod getting ahead with the 2-run home run there after Weaver came out early with the scoring. That was impressive from him to really lock down with the pitch and keep Weaver from scoring himself. Weaver was able to keep Ashnod from scoring from that point onward, but he couldn't help himself in game 1, and then it ended up being 5-4. Game 2, though, I thought it was all but over. I don't know about a lot of you guys, a lot of the viewers. It was 8-0 in the second inning at one point with a chance to maybe have the mercy run go up in the second, and Weaver locked it down, came back, scored some runs, and then Ashnod made a huge mistake, unfortunately, misplaying that double play in the 7-run inning, and the rest is history, as we know. That Deja Orno with the grand slam, and Simon Bombaclat with the walk-off home run in the 10th. Beautiful baseball here in the XBL. This is what the semifinals are all about. This is what it is. At 93 ego, they do this. These players are so good. So good. And they just continue to impress. And we're excited to see more. Like I said, we have a doubleheader tomorrow night. So be sure to be with us for that. I'm sure Weaver is going to be in the booth, I think, with me is for the first game. And then he's going to be returning to the playing field for the second set of games. So we'll see what the situation is there. But with that being said, it was a great pair of games to call tonight. We're glad to be here with you all. And we'll be here with you again next time tomorrow night. And I will see you. Have a safe and pleasant evening. Dwayne out, and we'll see you next time.